In this special episode of Planet Earth, we journey deep into a remote and untamed region, a place far removed from civilization, yet teeming with life and beer. Here, we explore one of nature's most fascinating phenomena, the mystery of man and his primal need for camaraderie. What drives these aging creatures abandon their comforts, travel great distances, and subject themselves to questionable food, sleepless nights, and each other's company? This is the annual migration of the males. Each year during the summer, a small but determined herd of males begin their annual migration, leaving behind their families, responsibilities, and dietary restraint, to gather in a remote wilderness known only as the Cottage. It is an event filled with unbridled displays of swearing, flatulence, and immaturity. Mother Nature was never more proud. Observe the ritualistic bonding behavior. Through the sacred exchange of fermented barley, the bond of brotherhood are reaffirmed. To the unaided eye, one would think that a tub of ice cream is just that, a tub of ice cream. But in an Italian cottage, the tub is merely a vessel for flour, something sorely needed for pizza night and purchased again at the grocery store.
Frank, I want some ice cream.
By the way.
No, by the way, fuck you, okay?
What's in there, Frank?
I know what's in there. I know what's in there. You know why? Because I said to myself, I go in the fridge, I'm making room for all the stuff we just bought. And I'm like, why would Frank's parents have a Kit Kat ice cream in the fridge? And I said, well, there can't be there's not ice cream in there. I open it up, and what do I find? No, it wasn't a whole container of Coke. It was flour that this man here said he brought.
Here we witness the tribe's providers at work. Using primitive tools and questionable hygiene, they attempt to summon sustenance for the group. Some are more hungry than others. Despite their advancing age, these creatures insist on displaying feats of athleticism, often followed by groaning, ice packs, and self-medication. As dusk settles over the camp, one member of the herd begins to succumb to the effects of fatigue and fermented grain. Observe the male attempts to remain upright, his body unwilling to admit defeat, his mind since long surrendered. He sits motionless, eyes closed, mouth agape, clutching his beverage like a security blanket. The laughter during the weekend cannot be measured. They come fast and they are furious. The laughter is so immense that the men's side hurt. Saying all that, it's not all fun and games. The men take a little time from leisure to educate themselves on linguistics. Here, they sharpen their Italian skills.
Frank scorreggia, sento odore di rongere.
Whenever Frank farts, I smell Ron Jeremy.
As darkness falls, the males gather around the sacred table, a battlefield of chips, cheap beer, and misplaced confidence. It's poker. Here, strategy, deception, and pure luck intertwine in a delicate dance of bluff and bravado. The victor will roar with pride, clutching his modest winnings, perhaps $20, but eternal bragging rights. The others? They'll blame the cards, the dealer, or fate itself before opening another beer and starting again. The aftermath is brutal. The herd awakens slowly, dazed and dehydrated, questioning their choices and vowing that next year will be different. It never is. And so, the herd returned to civilization, their spurts replenished, their livers damaged, and their friendships stronger than ever. Until next year, when the migration begins anew.